Okay, so week 3 of the WGMI challenge has just finished, and in this video I'm going to go over the progress we made this week and what we worked on. So the goal of the third week of the challenge was to pre-validate your SaaS ID and to work on your Figma design. As I showed in the previous video, we already made like our first version of our Figma design, and this week we got to work on the final version of our Figma design, so I'm going to show you in a minute. So the first thing I want to show you is the assignment we had to do, and we had to list our MVP features. So this is an assignment we did a while ago already. And as you can see here, we wrote down the core MVP features. So things like you should be able to buy a number on our SaaS. You should be able to train an assistant on our SaaS. These are all the features we have listed out to put into the first version of our software. And we're looking to add more features when we start basically expanding our software. We also wrote down some of the MVP benefits. So the core features, the core unique selling points we can offer to our customers. So as you can see, we have written down to save 80% of customer service costs, smaller customer support team to manage. So these are all just benefits that we can advertise our software with. The other task was to pre-validate your software ID and also to gather some market feedback. So what we did, we went into several Facebook communities and we DM'd people on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. And we basically just asked them, we're building a software platform that allows people to automate their customer support. If you would use a platform similar to this, what features would you like to see? And I will quickly show you one of the responses we got from someone on Facebook. So as you can see, my message was, hi guys, I'm currently working on a tool that allows e-com owners to automate their customer support calls with AI. And I was wondering what you guys want to see in a tool like this. This guy, as you can see, he gave us quite a bit to work with. So a few of its points were that the AI should be able to answer FAQs. And this is already a core feature of our product, so we're already integrating this. But other options would be to integrate like a Shopify integration, so AI can access the information about order tracking in Shopify. And this could be a really useful feature, so we're definitely looking into this. Some other things he said is the ability to hand off to a human agent. So when the AI recognizes that an issue can't be solved by the AI agent, it automatically recognizes it and transfers it to a human agent. So as you can see from just a simple Facebook post, you can gather some really useful market feedback. And this is just one of the examples of the messages we got. And we got some useful ideas out of it. The second part and the more fun part of our week was to work on a Figma design. As I showed you in the previous video, we already built the first version of a Figma design. As you can see, it's really basic. It's just a few pages. So what we did is we built out a new version. So as you can see, we have a color theme now. We have a more professional looking dashboard. So the first page is the dashboards. And as you can see here, you can track analytics here. It's just a basic dashboard that you can find in pretty much every SaaS platform. The second page is the assistant page. And this is the most important page of the software because on this page, people will be able to build their own assistant and train it on their own data. So as you can see here, it's just one button. You click add, you go to this screen, you can see the overview of the analytics. And this is how you would configure your assistant. So you can adjust the voice speed, you can transfer it to a phone number, as we said, and the max duration of your calls. You can record calls, and when the calls are done, they also are listed in the overview. This is the analytics page. It's quite similar to the dashboard page, but it's more detailed and more advanced analytics. So you can see things like the amount of calls made, the amount of actions, the cost per call, the amount spent. And last but not least, this is the settings page. This is just a simple settings page where people will be able to change their information, change their password. But also we have a billing page with the prices. And these are just the standard pages that are required in the software, like billing, settings, call settings. We just have to add a few things here. So for the most part, our Figma design is finished and we're already building a bubble. So the idea of this Figma design is just to get a clear insight on what we need to build. And when we need to add more in the future, we can just simply add it in Figma and basically improve as we go. The last exercise of this week was to watch the weekly training about $100 million leads. This is also really helpful because Alex Hormozi is like the biggest guy when it comes to marketing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week, and I will see you in a week.